Howdy, and welcome to Lead to Grow, Lesson 4 Leading and Managing. In Lesson 4, we will take a walkthrough to decide if you, in the workplace, prepare the person for the path or the path for the person. John Maxwell said everything, and he really means everything, rises and falls on leadership. I have found that it's common for managers to focus on results, that's managing, and disregard the relationship leading side of their work. So, why do managers drive for results at the expense of relationships? Well, unfortunately, as managers are promoted into higher levels in their organization, too many feel that they should become more dynamic and decisive. After all, they're in charge. And the more dynamic and decisive they become, the more likely they are to disregard maintaining and enhancing relationships while expediently focusing on their drive for results. After all, isn't that all that matters? The fact is, the more relationship conscious employees are, the quicker they become disenchanted with managers who rule with selfish expediency, pursuing individual and departmental goals that are self focused without considering the rest of the team. Employees want to be respected and invited to use their minds instead of just blindly following orders. They can quickly become disenchanted with supervisors who express it it's my way or the highway, or do it because I said to, or do it because I'm the boss. What happens next is predictable and avoidable. The good employees quit because they feel undervalued, and the mediocre employees stay because they're content with a paycheck and with being told what to do. The manager never changes. And when new employees are hired, guess what? It isn't long before the cycle begins again. Betsy Brown Brom said, prepare the child for the path, not the path for the child. All too often, this philosophy plays out backwards with well meaning parents who believe that their task is primarily to prepare the path for their children. These parents remove obstacles, smooth out the rough places, and generally make life a painless, trouble free experience. What happens on the inside, how the child is maturing, their character, will have far more influence on the child's future life than the external things that tend to consume the parent's energy and emotions. This also applies to the workplace. Most managers, while intelligent and well meaning, tend to expediently prepare the path to drive for results. They tell their subordinates the results, which is the what, that they want with little or no input, which is the how, from their subordinates. Only a few managers realize how a relationship oriented approach would prepare the employees for the twists and turns along the path as they serve customers and suppliers. Yes, even serving suppliers. And guess what? Even each other. Employees who feel value are much more willing to go the extra mile when those twists and turns happen. Because you know what? They always happen. An employee's sense of ownership over a product or process translates into better customer service, better accuracy, a better attitude overall, and more positive workplace, even under stress. Treating an employee like a robot However, and watch production and satisfaction plummet. Instead of taking ownership and trying to solve problems, employees feeling overwhelmed and disregarded will shift blame and responsibilities to others. Not good. Here are 4 quick questions for you to ask yourself to determine how you leverage this important area of enhancing relationships, which is leading, as you drive for results, the managing. Ask yourself, how often do I, and answer the 4 question and rate yourself according to 1 to 5. 1 meaning never, 2 equal almost never, 3 sometimes, 4 which is almost always, and 5 is always. This would be a good time for you to pause this video for a moment to quickly rate yourself. If you really want to understand your score in the above areas, ask a trusted friend to gather feedback on these questions from your coworkers, supervisors, and direct reports. You may find that your personal results vary from the results you receive from others. When you are able to accept them with an open mind, these results have the potential to transform your leadership. They did for me. In lesson 4, we have taken a walkthrough to decide if you in the workplace prepare the person for the path or the path for the person. How did you rate yourself in the previous slide? Did you learn something about yourself? What steps can you take today to start earning the enthusiasm, initiative, and devotion of your employees? And in this lesson 4, write down 1 or 2 action items that you want to take today. And this concludes lesson 4 on leading and managing.